What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizen's duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing! Thought we were supposed to be rationalists now. What's he thinking?
Vive Robespierre!
Bravo!
Vive la liberté!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
What is he thinking?
Circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purges, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Je vais aller rendre visite à ma tante Anne.
Pourquoi chercher à passer si inaperçu?
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died. Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with. A letter.
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn, the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism. They can no more tear the world from the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Il y a un corps sans vie ici. Allez, vite.
Eh bien, quelle bagarre!
Powdered agate. Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
He has returned to nothingness.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere allowed to see this, he would choke on his own grief.
But what can we do? For all his horrors, the committee stands behind him. Pray, monsieur, might I borrow your handkerchief?
Certainly.
In order to implicate him in their transgression, they endeavor to banish him from the earth.
What's the solution to our problems?
People fear no more their speculative conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse of their own heart. You who are rich, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes come generous devotion is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well of yourself. You can attach for a life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, triumph out of or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
Conduct unbecoming me? Who the hell does Robespierre
Fear
think
no
he
more
is?
their sacrilegious conspiracy. They
What
can
is it,
no
sir?
more tear the world from the breast of
A
its author
pickpocket.
than
Damn your
remorse
eyes.
from their own heart.
Bloody hell, what did they steal?
You who
Nothing.
are wretched, hold up your woeful
I-
head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Whoever you are, you can again say well of you. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against evil tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, harvest and vigilant in success. You who are wretched, hold up your nostril heads. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Let nature...
Where are you going?
Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against strong tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, marvelous and vigilant in success. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well of yourself. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate.
That should set things in motion.
Just toward everyone.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. When Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.